Hi, y'all. Let's talk about John Clark, also known as Johnny. On October 26th of 1993, Dolores Sharp made a phone call to Fayetteville Police Department. Her brother John Clark had been missing. No one had seen or heard from him for 7 weeks. At first, the family was not alarmed. He traveled for work. He traveled from Walmart to Walmart all over as carpenter work, kind of like a handyman. John Clark was born in 1964. He went missing on September the 6th of 1993. He was 29 years old at the time of his disappearance, and he is listed as endangered missing person. John Clark is a white male. He is 5'3", 110 pounds, brown hair, blue eyes. Johnny's truck was found in Crawford County, south of Devil Den. It had been burned down to the frame. Authorities determined the fire was arson. Johnny's family does not believe he burned his own vehicle. He took great pride in his truck. He had just had it painted and fitted for a new shell camper. Authorities brought cadaver dogs and searched the area of where the truck was found, but nothing had turned up of Johnny. His mother has said her son loved her and he would have never ran off. He was a typical young man and hard-working. Johnny had never been in trouble with the law, but he had been known to hang with an outlaw motorcycle gang. The gang was also associated with drugs and alcohol, and that had led some to suggest that maybe somebody had done something to Johnny after finding his truck burned to the ground. Police say they have looked into that, but nothing has panned out. They have asked the family for DNA samples so that maybe they can match any unidentified person to Johnny, but that also has not panned out. Johnny's mother has said it's just like the earth opened up and swallowed her son up. He is just gone. Here we are today, May the 11th of 2023, and Johnny's case is still unsolved. If you have any information about John Clark, also known as Johnny, please contact Fayetteville Police Department at 479-587-3555. Hi, y'all. Let's talk about Patsy DeLois DeStella Riddens Clark. Here, we're going to call her Patsy because that's a lot. Patsy was last seen March the 4th of 1987. She was born on May the 20th of 1931. She would be 91 years old today. At the time of her disappearance, she was 55 years old. She is listed as endangered, missing, white, female. She is 5'3", 165 to 180 pounds. She has graying brown hair, green eyes. Clark has previously fractured her pelvis and her lower left leg. She has scars on her forehead and across the bridge of her nose. She has a C-section scar on her abdomen. Clark was last seen by her ex-husband in Little Rock, Arkansas on March the 4th of 1987. Although they were divorced, they still lived together. Her ex-husband has said that he saw her getting into a taxi. She was en route to Fayetteville. She never arrived to Fayetteville. It is said that Clark enjoyed traveling. In 1987, she would make visits unannounced to Memphis, Tennessee, Hot Springs, Texas, Oklahoma, and elsewhere in Arkansas. Authorities, of course, they say they have found no indication of foul play in her disappearance, but her son believes her disappearance is suspicious because she never picked up her Social Security check that was her only source of income. According to Clark's son, she was the victim of domestic violence for much of her life. She was declared legally dead 5 years after she was last seen. Her case remains unsolved today, May the 11th of 2023. If you have any information about Patsy Clark, please call Little Rock Police Department 501-371-4636. Hi, Okay, y'all. Let's talk about this young lady, Anjoli Shantay Coleman. Now, I have probably just butchered her first name, so please don't come for me. There's hardly any reportings on this young lady and hardly any information on her. So please take a good look at her. And if you know anything about her disappearance, contact Fort Smith Police Department at 479-785-4221. She is listed as missing black female. She was 32 years old when she went missing. She would be 39 today. She was born on December the 9th of 1983. She is 5'9", 275 pounds. She has black hair and brown eyes. She was last seen in Fort Smith, Arkansas on June 13th of 2016. And that is all that is listed of this young lady. Y'all stay safe out there, and thank you for listening.